We had one incident in 3 years.
It's 2026. You're living like it's the 1800s.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
This is the Brock and Dalby Podcast.
You're going to SmackDown tonight, aren't you?
I am going to SmackDown tonight. I'm very excited. It's the first wrestling show I've been to since Saturday night's main event, which was a number of months
Where
ago.
are you guys sitting? Are you guys up close again? Or?
No. So last time we got lucky and
You
we
were like
found
front row, right?
Well, yeah, we found somebody who was selling floor seats real desperate on SeatGeek or StubHub or one of those.
Mm-hmm.
And so we bought those to upgrade our seats. And then when we got there was like a change to the floor plan.
Okay.
So our seats didn't exist and they made up for it by putting us front row against the rail. And that was amazing. But I don't think we're going to do that again. I saw it like the Scotiabank Arena is like sold out for this show. There's something like 50 tickets remaining.
Damn.
I highly doubt we're going to get a sick deal like that again.
The one thing I love is you've really got Mallory into wrestling. There was a little bit where I wasn't sure if she was just like, you know, sometimes when you date someone, you kind of pretend that you're into the thing. Like she loves talking about wrestling. She knows ball.
Absolutely. She's dialed in. We watch the shows on TV because now they're all on Netflix, right? Which for a couple of tired parents who work, like it's nice because we can watch Monday Night Raw over the span of 2 or 3 days.
Yeah.
So it's great. Yeah. You know, she actually might be more excited than I am for the show tonight.
Well, it blew my mind when she told me she was learning Spanish so she can start watching the luchador wrestling and understand what they were saying. And I was like, damn, dude. I was like, you really got her like roped up in this.
Yeah, because AAA is like a Mexican promotion, but it's now owned by WWE. So we've been watching a little bit of it on YouTube, but the English commentary, it's Rey Mysterio on commentary and one of the greatest wrestlers of all time. But that man sounds like paint drying when he's talking.
Yeah.
So she's like, oh, do they broadcast it in Spanish? We found it. And of course, I don't know what's going on. She's like months into a Duolingo run to figure it out. She's my translator now. It's awesome.
Most people want to learn a language to go to another country or something.
Yeah.
To watch wrestling is amazing.
Just want to watch the luchadors and find out what the moves are called.
You found the one, bro.
What is a tope con hilo anyway?
That's how I know she loves you.
That's honestly, I think she might love wrestling more than she loves me at this point.
Do you remember Columbia House, the company you could order CDs from?
Yeah, buddy. I remember Columbia House, the company you could order tapes from.
Oh, that's right. I forgot how old you are.
Stop.
Well, check this out. I don't think anybody knew that Columbia House was still a company.
Wait.
Yeah. After 70 years, Columbia House announced this week they are finally shutting down and closing its doors.
Does this mean I'm finally free? I don't owe them any money anymore.
Apparently, I guess back in like 2011, they had filed for bankruptcy and then kind of changed things over. So the whole idea of like, oh, I owed Columbia House a lot of money, that disappeared in 2011. And I guess they've been in the DVD market for the past, 15 years now?
Good. I'm glad they found something also equally lucrative in 2026. You're telling me they couldn't make a go at DVDs either? Crazy.
It's crazy that was even a thing. What was it? Like, Penny would get you 12 CDs or whatever or something.
Well, but that's how it was, right? 'Cause that's how they got you. You'd get the little thing in the mail that was like, for just 10 cents, 5 cents.
I remember the
whatever.
TV Guide commercials all the time.
Massive deal, right? But then the fine print, you're locked into like a 2-3 year subscription. You gotta buy tapes or CDs or I guess DVDs every month. And yeah, it racked up over that penny real fast.
Apparently they did pretty good. Looking at like an article I was reading, they had shipped more than 1 billion records and accounted for 15% of all CD sales by 1994.
I will say there was an appeal. Like living in the Northwest Territories as a kid, we only had one place that really sold CDs. And if they didn't have what you wanted, like that was it. So then you get this thing in the mail and it was like, we'll send them to your house. And you were kind of like, yeah, that sounds sick.
Well, and then once somebody was like, well, you never got to pay them.
I didn't find that part out until I was much older.
At their peak, they had 16 million members manually policing contracts for every single person who faked a thing. Basically became impossible. So most unpaid balances were so small on top of that it wasn't worth the legal fees kind of thing, which is thus why they ended up filing for bankruptcy.
It's crazy to think. Like, I wonder if it's possible for anyone to do the math of how much money this company could have made.
Well, we can ask right now. How many of you owed Columbia money from CDs that you never paid for?
How many of you got your records and just cut off communications?
Rough estimate. How much do all of you think you owe Columbia House? Could you have kept them in business?
Just in friends of the show, this company could still be doing its thing to this day.
It is kind of funny, though, if you think about it. Like, people talk about the death of the music industry being online music, like the Napsters, the LimeWire of the world. If you think about it, the death of the music industry was staring us in the face the whole time once people got a hold of Columbia House.
It was 12 CDs for a penny.
The real killer of the music industry was us the whole time. Kind of feel like I'm watching Shutter Island for the first time, you know? We got a message on the bad line from friend of the show, Steve. Here, have a listen to this.
A coworker of mine was helping her daughter move into her new apartment for school, and her daughter's new roommate, this 20-something, has a CD player she hauled out of her parents' basement. She spends her weekends wandering around yard sales looking for vintage CDs to play in it. So it's like the purists have moved on from vinyl and are now collecting vintage CDs. So that stock of CDs from Columbia House in my basement should be worth a fortune someday. Right? Right.
I mean, it's kind of the classic thing. Everything that's old eventually becomes new again. It is funny, though, because like CDs were like the worst technology to listen to. Like, it didn't even sound that good.
No, well, that was the thing, right? Vinyl sounded the best, and then tapes and 8-tracks gave us the ability to go on the road with them. And then CDs let us, like, they were compact. That was the only good thing about them. But in terms of like audio quality,
you got one scratch.
You were
ruined.
Screwed. Yeah. So CDs, I've heard this trend that they are becoming like a retro thing. I don't know that your Columbia House is going to be worth much, though.
Now, here's the thing. Do you think, like, the youth of today that are buying CDs, is it to listen?
Yeah.
Or is it more like ornament, kind of collector, style points kind of type thing?
I think you're probably getting a mix of both. Similar to vinyl in that, like, I'm a guy that owns a few vinyl records. I'm a guy that doesn't own a turntable. I like the look of a vinyl, you know what I mean? But I think that there are probably people out there that are collecting CDs for the portability of it's the debate of physical ownership versus streaming. I own the thing, but I can also take it with me.
Do you think that like eventually all our old MP3 players and iPods, kids are going to be wanting to buy those at garage sales?
Absolutely.
To get nostalgic or vintage?
100% at some point, like when I die and my kids are going through all of my stuff and they find my old 40 gig iPod from 2002, if they can figure out a way to plug that thing and power it up, 100% some nerd out there is going to be like, oh my God, I need to have
thing is
it.
finding like an old iPod charger, I guess, these days. I mean, thinking about it now, though, like if you start collecting CDs or don't get rid of your CDs, like everyone talks about the world's going to end one day.
Mm-hmm.
We're not going to have streaming services or anything like that. If you keep the CDs, I mean, you will survive Armageddon.
It's the same reason people are buying DVDs all of a sudden is because this argument about physical media, Spotify and Netflix and all these places keep jacking up the price and limiting the selection. So now the kids are like, well, screw you. I'll listen to 200 CDs at a time. I don't need you anymore.
And you got to have multiple CDs because if it's the end of the world and you're stuck listening to like Much Dance 2003 on repeat, oh my God.
Hey, I had that album. It was pretty sick.
Don't get me wrong. Love me some Much Dance. Love me some Big Shiny Tunes, but it's nothing like Hit and Shuffle, dude.
I want to take this opportunity to use our platform for what it's meant for, to apologize to my neighbors for the smell yesterday.
What did you do?
So I don't know if you've ever seen when you come over to the house, but we've got an orange bucket down by the shed.
The Home Depot one?
Yeah. So what that's for is when we take the dog for a walk and it does its business, we're good people.
You have a poop bucket?
So we pick up after our dog, but we don't bring it into the house. We put it in that bucket and then it goes into the garbage when the garbage gets picked up.
Why don't you just put it in a garbage bag in the bin?
Well, because we don't want to, we got to add to it.
You didn't think about that?
Maybe that was it. This seems like an easier situation.
You have a poop bucket.
Yeah.
Okay.
So anyway.
So what? Sorry. Keep going. What happened?
The kids have been taking the dog for walks mostly lately, and I'm not trying to blame it on anybody, but somebody didn't put the lid all the way down on that bucket, and then we got some rain, and so yesterday was doing some stuff out in the driveway yard area, and I knocked over the bucket, which normally is not a big deal, except that one, because the lid wasn't on tight, a bunch of rainwater got into it. And two, because the lid wasn't on tight, the lid came off and the bags and the water from this week's droppings spilled out onto the grass.
That's disgusting.
So we literally have had to order something that will like use enzymes to odor neutralize our lawn.
Bad?
Dude, we were out there pouring vinegar on the like spill site.
Are you serious?
Trying to neutralize it. Mallory was wearing like a ball cap real low and almost like a bandana. I was like, you look like January 6th right now. It was bad.
Well, I mean, essentially thinking about it now, you realize you just created like a job site porta potty in your driveway all summer long.
Yeah. For the dog to fill up this bucket, and now it's
that's disgusting.
We got it cleaned up, and you know, as of this morning, the smell's not as bad. It seems to be dissipating,
Sure.
but again,
imagine being your neighbor yesterday. They're like, "Do you smell that? Does it smell like crap outside to you?"
We got the one set of neighbors. They're big porch sitters. Like they got their two real comfy chairs.
Oh, they must be loving you right now.
The front porch, and they spend a lot of time just watching the neighborhood.
Get manure dropped off or anything going here?
It was really bad, man. And so, one, apologies to the neighbors, but two, we may be looking for a different method other than the bucket system.
Put it in a garbage bag. Or like, I mean, you had a baby. Like, do you maybe you guess you probably still don't have it, but what are those baby diaper things?
The diaper genie?
Yeah.
Well, the problem
That's
is
the same as like getting rid of your dog poop, pretty much, not to compare a dog to a kid.
It's a bold claim.
But I mean, it's kind of the same thing, is it not?
Same, not the same, but yeah, it's kind of the same. Those are expensive, man.
Are they?
Yeah. Like, I know you and Courtney aren't looking at those sorts of products. Nicole and I looked when we were about to have Alex. Diaper genies make all the sense in the world for keeping the smell out of the house, or at least like neutralizing it.
So what'd you do? You have
That's a
a
lot of
diaper
money.
bucket outside too for that? Or?
No. The good news is when Alex and Marcus were born, we lived in a place that had a dumpster. So we just took the garbage out every single day instead of weekly pickup like we got at the house now.
You know what? There's a park by your house. Do the same thing with the dog poop bags, dude. Get rid of the poop bucket.
You have yelled at so many people for leaving poop bags around the neighborhood. Now you're encouraging me to dump them in the park.
Put them in the garbage can. The poop bucket is almost worse than people leaving it around the neighborhood.
What a journey to walk down the block to go to the neighborhood park with a bag full of poop.
You know what? Shame on you, sir.
Oh, how dare you shame on me? I'm looking after my dog. We had one incident in 3 years.
It's 2026. You're living like it's the 1800s. You're getting a lot of judgment on the text line about the poop bucket, Dalby.
I think, personally, you owe me an apology for your shaming of the poop bucket.
Because one guy agreed with you?
We've had numerous people text in
like
to say that they're doing the
people.
same thing. Ginger Matt said poop bucket all the way, got a cane Corso. His pile's not going in my garbage can. The bucket is just the same thing. We also had somebody else who says that they keep it for a year worth of poop bucket.
A year? A year?
Yeah. She says she got a compost bin. It's 26 by 36. Put a garbage bag in, collects the poop for the year, and then throw the whole thing in the dumpster. Gets rid of it all at once.
Oh my God. You know who I feel bad for is we are hearing from a lot of garbage men on the text line.
Yes.
That lady deserves a shame bell.
No.
Hey, we got a text in from James. He says, I work for the city, and when I have to replace the garbage bags at the park, it's a test of how long I can hold my breath.
It is rough. So many people just chuck their bags right into those park garbage cans, and then it stinks up the park for everybody, especially the ones near playgrounds. Like, imagine your kids are swinging around.
Can you imagine living next to this lady with her, what'd you say, 26 by 36 poop bucket?
It's a compost bin. It's probably insulated. When the lid's closed, you probably don't smell anything.
The garbage men texting in. We got another one. What's the name here? Ryan says the pickup from the butcher shops in the morning is absolutely gnarly. You know what's crazy?
Imagine.
Is you talked about the smell of the bucket here, and everybody's just trying to one-up you on their smells. The amount of people who have apparently been around dead bodies is blowing my mind.
A shocking number. And I mean, mind you, most of them seem to have reasons why, work and everything.
Sure.
Not just casually around dead bodies, but I can't even imagine what that smell must be like.
There's the guy Rob who said he used to work on crime scenes, and like I don't even want to get into depth on what he texted in, but like I think
it's
like
a lot.
I think like that's something that you can never like unsmell. Like that'll be stuck in your nostrils for the rest of your life.
If nose hairs have memories, you are trapped with some of those.
That might be the winner of worse than the bucket. You know?
It might be up there.
We did get a voice memo from this guy.
The worst smell I ever smelled. I was wiring a washroom trailer, and the guy decided to park his sewage truck beside that building and empty it into another trailer with the exhaust blowing right into the small trailer we were working in.
Oh, just got hotboxed, eh?
Just like, and you're working. Like, it's not like you can just like, oh, well, we'll just step outside. It'll be fine. Like, you're in the literal 7448 at that point.
I'd be filing a WSIB claim. There's no way that's a safe environment to work. What's the worst smell you've ever smelled?
Oh my God. A contractor came into our house and we had to leave for 2-3 weeks. They were putting in flooring and he had unplugged our freezer in the basement and forgot to plug it back in.
No.
So yeah, when we got in, you could smell something, but it wasn't as prominent, let's just say. So about, I don't know, 2-3 days, walked around the house. What is that smell? What is that smell? And then I went to put some groceries in the freezer. Let me tell you. Oh my Lord.
It's like you were harboring a dead body or something down there.
Honest to God. It was so bad. So what we had to do after walking away from it, because it was too much.
Burn it down.
Literally. Yeah. Well, no, like gloves and goggles and lift the lid just enough to pour jugs and jugs of Javex. Close that lid, run like hell, let it sit, come back. It was a process. It was like getting rid of a dead body.
I have to assume that it's like, you know, when you're heating up the oven and then you go to put something in and you get that like gust of heat, but just with smell, just smashing into your face.
Oh, I could still smell it. If I think just talking about it, I can still smell it.
Oh, God.
Hey, I guess you didn't have to worry about anything being freezer burnt, though. That's a plus.
Oh, my gosh. It was so bad. I don't know if that beats Dalby. Well, you know, no, that doesn't.
No, you listen. The bucket wasn't great, but at least it was outdoors.
Yeah, that's true.
You're going to have to list this freezer incident if you ever sell your house.
Stop trying to make yourself feel better, buddy.
Been a long time since either of us went to college, but you know, when you think back to your college days, do you have any memories of the things that helped get you through, helped you survive the experience?
Legally? I mean, I guess it's legal now. Yeah.
Statute of limitations and all that.
I'd say jazz cabbage.
Yeah.
Craft dinner.
Yeah.
Beer and Trojans.
And you know what? We thank you for that last one. It's funny you mentioned craft dinner because that is one of two major pantry staples for most college kids.
It's so cheap, right?
Exactly. It's the mac and cheese and then it's instant ramen of some variety, whichever one you want, because they're like 40 cents a pack.
Yeah.
Even in today's wild economy, Cup Noodle, the company Cup Noodle, they make them more, maybe a little bit fancier.
The microwave stuff.
They're selling a dorm room survival kit. So for $70, so this is meant for parents to buy for their college-bound kids. Comes with 6 packs of cup ramen, a electric kettle, just, because sometimes you're in a dorm that doesn't have a full kitchen. This way you can always make the water for your ramen. And then a little egg cooker, so you can have a little ramen for a little extra protein. An egg for your ramen for the extra protein.
$70 sounds expensive. I feel like just go to Costco, buy a big thing of those noodles for like $20 and then go buy a kettle.
Go buy the kettle.
You buy like 2 packs of those noodles, you can be set for a semester, bro.
You can get through a long period of time surviving on those. I do like the inclusion of the egg cooker because as anybody who's been to college and had to survive on those things knows, they're not bad, but they do get old after a while.
Sure.
Like about your 40th consecutive day of boiling water to eat noodles, you're kind of like, I wish I had real food.
You know who should make a college survival kit?
Who's that?
Dispensaries.
Yeah,
Dispensaries
honestly.
could make a college survival kit, and that would sell like hotcakes.
Right, they could call it like a study buddy or something like that. There's just a few things in there designed to help you focus or also maybe help you relax during stressful test times.
Yeah.
And then just a whole bunch of snacks. Maybe not as healthy as the ramen, but they'll come in handy with the rest of the kit.
Exactly. You were saying you don't need this whole egg cooker thing, eh?
Absolutely not. Just throw the eggs in the kettle, and while the kettle is boiling, it'll cook it perfectly.
See, that's a guy that went to college
Yeah,
right there.
yeah. Finding the hacks.
I would say the true college essentials is honestly just having a kettle, and I didn't even think about it till right now, a toaster oven.
Yeah, man.
That would be in the survival kit right there.
100%.
I didn't use a toaster oven for the first time until I was like 26 years old. And I was like, this would have been so much better in my dorm.
Well, any advice for any kids going to college? Like, if you're in the dorms or anything, you don't want to use that collective kitchen.
No.
That place is an absolute disaster. If you get a toaster oven in there, you're living high off the hog.
Although, how many people have had like hot plates and stuff in their own room and been on the news afterwards? You still got to be careful.
Hot plates helps with hot knives, though. I do like the person who texted in and said you have to find a friend who has their parents' Costco card.
That's a great pick.
I'd even just say, like, before you go to college, like, if your kids are heading to college or university coming up soon, get them the Costco-sized toilet paper, and that will blow their minds. I mean, oh my God, even we were just talking about the toaster oven. The air fryer.
Yeah.
That's the new one right now.
That's the new toaster oven.
It's the all-in-one.
If you're sending your kid to
Many
college
people just texted an air fryer.
or university with an air fryer, they will have no problem making friends. They might not be good friends, but they will have friends.
We just got a text in from Ryan. He said, as someone who lived in the dorms for his first year, noise-canceling headphones should be in the survival kit.
Yep. Yeah, if you've got roommates, you're going to want to block them out.
What helped you get through college, brother?
The campus bar, man.
Spent a lot of time in there.
4-hour break before one of your last lectures at the end of the day. What else do you have to do?
4 hours?
What do they expect a bunch of tradies to go and do?
Dude, there is no way I would have shown up to any of those lectures in one piece.
Got to sit at the back of the class.
Yeah, sunglasses, hat real low.
Exactly.
Did you go to the campus bar enough to get to know the people who work there? Like, did they ever hook you up because you were the norm of the campus bar?
Oh, absolutely. We made friends with everybody in there.
If you can make friends with like a bartender and maybe like a waiter somewhere, or like somebody who works in the cafeteria, if you go to a school that has that.
I made very cool with the lady who worked at Subway.
Oh.
And there was a few times where it was like I was short on change or whatever, and she'd just be like, just take it.
You got this. Everything's going to be fine. Dude, when I went to Nate in Edmonton, they had a little Pizza Hut kiosk in their cafeteria. And at the end of the day,
they just want to get rid of everything.
They don't need to hang on to these little personal pan pizzas. All of a sudden, I'm kicking this guy a toonie, and I'm walking home like a king.
You know what? I said find a friend that has a Costco card. Find a friend that has a meal plan.
Oh, yeah.
And just like, I don't know, make sure you always got something to scratch their back with, you know?
Yeah. Or, I mean, you said parents' Costco card. There are also some kids you can find who have parents' credit card. And now you can go anywhere.
If you can give those people the munchies, they will hook you up. I'm telling you. There's a new reality TV show called Teen Moms coming out.
Dude, Teen Mom has been around forever. What are you talking about?
Not Teen Mom, Team Mom.
What is Teen Mom?
It's basically going to be following sports parents around. The first season is like baseball moms.
Okay.
So check out the synopsis for the show. It says, while the kids compete on the field, the drama unfolds in the stands.
Oh, God.
Where the parents are their children's biggest champions and each other's fiercest critics.
Ew, this sounds so awful.
Friendships are tested and rivalries emerge, proving that baseball is more than a game, it's a lifestyle.
Stop. What? Who could possibly come up with something this awful?
The Kardashians, actually.
Of course it's the friggin' Kardashians. So it's literally just... was it Real Wives of Beverly Hills, but it's just moms of teen baseball players?
I mean, like, hey, any kid who's ever played like travel sports growing up, I mean, I think we can all agree, like, sports parents are absolutely nuts.
Insane. Absolutely.
But I also just feel like that would ruin, like, if I was a kid playing baseball, I feel like that would ruin baseball for me if my mom's in the stands, like, being extra just to get on TV.
Right. She's probably already bad enough to have been scouted for this show.
Right.
Now she's hamming it up for the cameras. Now she's gone into extra mode.
I feel bad for the kids in this.
Dude, imagine like when you were playing hockey at a competitive level when you were a kid.
No way.
What would the guys on the other team say if they found out your mom was on a reality show.
Oh, the chirps that you'd get.
You'd hear about it the whole game. Okay, let me ask you this, because you said season 1 they're doing baseball. Kind of makes sense because it's an American show.
Yeah.
What do you think would be worse, baseball parents or hockey parents?
Hockey parents for sure.
Okay.
Now, I mean, like, I only played a few years of baseball, but I think like hockey parents are pretty crazy.
They get rough. Now break it down. Hockey mom, or what about team dad? How about hockey dads?
Oh, you could honestly have 2 different shows.
You could run them on different networks.
Hockey dads could be a little bit more boring. It's like there's just like one dad that has to stand in the corner with his coffee all the time. Like,
you're right. Hockey mom is a weekly reality TV show on a network. Hockey dad is just one of those live streams where they find like a bird laid an egg and they're just filming it until it cracks.
But then I will say, and like, hey, anybody tell me if I'm wrong here, and I'm not trying to offend the hockey moms here.
Sure.
I think hockey moms are crazier than hockey dads. Like, hockey dads can be intense.
Yeah.
But hockey moms are the ones that get vocal. And you see videos of hockey dads getting into fights all the time.
I was going to say, I feel like hockey dad has a higher crazy ceiling because they'll throw hands.
Sure.
But I think hockey mom is more consistently present. They're more well known.
They're the ones
game.
bringing the cowbells out into the stands. They're yelling all the time.
The loud cups, the like Stanley mug with the vuvuzela built into it. It's all that like.
The moms are clicky too. Like the
Yeah.
hockey moms are very clicky too. You'll see as a kid, you could look up in the stands and you'll see like one mom sitting by herself and you'll be like, "What's wrong?" And you'll be like, "Riley's mom's a female dog."
Dude, the season finale of Team Mom's Hockey Edition is just 2 rival factions of hockey moms meeting in the parking lot.
You know what? I was kind of making fun of it. I'd probably watch the hell out of that.
Into it.
It feels like every company is just putting cameras and things now.
Oh, yeah.
Apparently, it got leaked that Apple is developing AirPods that are going to have tiny little cameras in the side there.
What, to be able to see your earwax?
No.
Wait, sorry. I guess
Not looking in your ears.
I don't know why that's where I thought the cameras would go. I guess it makes way more sense if they're facing outward.
Facing outwards.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I still don't like the idea, but it's already better than I thought.
So essentially what they're trying to do is they're trying to create a design to feed their environmental data system so Siri's visual intelligence can see around you. It can scan your physical surroundings to help Siri identify objects, translate text, log items you look at, all that kind of stuff.
Sure.
Which makes me think it's just like a huge AI training thing, right? Like that's all that is.
That's essentially what it is. And you know, because it's funny, because like I watch Marvel movies, I watch Iron Man, and he's got the suit and he's got the heads-up display and the AI in his ear, and it's doing all this cool stuff for him. And I'm like, man, that's awesome. And then you hear about it in real life, and it's like, we're going to put cameras in your headphones so that we can spy on stuff without you really getting anything out of it.
I'm already at a point where I don't trust people with like square black glasses now because of all the meta. Yeah, exactly.
Nah, man. No chance.
I'm not going to trust anyone with AirPods in their ears.
Hey, you walk by somebody who's listening to music. Hey, quit filming me.
Yeah, I know there's like a small thing where maybe you could say like it's a cool aid for people with disabilities. Like I'm sure there could be a benefit there.
Maybe.
But it's like, imagine being in the gym locker room and seeing a guy stand beside you with the AirPods while you're taking your pants off.
I'm immediately going to be suspicious and concerned.
Yeah. AI doesn't need to be sizing anybody up in the Planet Fitness locker room is all I'm saying. Me and some buddies have our fantasy football draft going down this weekend.
Ooh, you got your draft board all done? You got the guide ready?
I've got the board ready.
Okay.
I just haven't decided on a fantasy football team name for this year.
Ooh, which, for those that don't play fantasy football, maybe don't understand, but like just as important as getting like a great first round pick or being active on the waiver wire and all that stuff is having the best team name in the league.
So I wanted to run it by you guys and get your opinion on what you think I should pick here for my team name for this year. And I'm just going to run some names by you. And if you could give me a ranking out of 10 John Madden booms.
Boom!
Let me know what you think.
Okay.
All right. You know Malik Neighbors, the Giants wide receiver.
Yeah.
I was thinking like Neighbors with benefits, maybe.
Neighbors with benefits is not bad. It's a little on the basic side.
Kinda.
It's good, but it's one that a lot of people are going to have. So I can only give that like 6 booms out of 10.
I was really trying to think of one for Michael Penix Jr.,
Okay.
the quarterback for the Falcons.
Yeah.
I was leaning towards Penix Envy, going like little mushroom themes there.
Don't call it mushroom theme. That's better. Now we're up to that's a 7.5 on the boom scale.
Okay, I know a lot of people are probably thinking some Tony Romo related stuff after he got that DUI.
Yeah.
So I've got Tony Romo's carpool.
Okay, not bad. That's a 7.5. Boom.
And then I've got Romo takes the wheel.
Romo takes the wheel is
I'm proud of that
better.
one.
That's really good. Even take the S off and just go Romo take the wheel.
Even thinking about it now, I didn't even write this one down. Romo's designated driver would be a good one.
Romo's designated driver, Romo take the wheel. I give both of those an 8.5 booms out of 10.
I was trying to think of one for Jared Goff, and I think it's kind of like a double play for me, at least as a Blink-182 fan.
Sure.
I was thinking, Jared Goff, your pants and jacket.
Take off your pants and jacket, maybe.
Yeah.
It's clunky. I like where your head
Too
is
much?
at.
Went too thought too hard about it.
I think that's a 6 booms, but it has a high ceiling if you work on that. Could get up to a 9.
Okay. There's a running back, Bijan Robinson. So I was thinking Bed Bath and Bijan.
Bed Bath and Bijan
that's pretty good. Eh?
That's 9. That's a 9.
That's
booms.
Okay, and then my final one here. There is a tight end on the Raiders, Brock Bowers.
Okay. Yeah.
And I was thinking, sir, they hit the second Bowers.
Oh my God.
How many booms you giving that one?
I'll tell you, it's on the boom scale. Somewhere between 9 and 11.
Jesus. All right, let's get her going. 762-555. We are looking for voice memos for the wrong answer of why do dogs sniff each other's butts?
Certainly science has figured out at least some part of why this actually happens, but we're looking for your creativity today on what's the wrong answer for why dogs sniff each other's butts.
If you are not one of our scientists, that does make you a judge. So 762-555, who has the best, worst answer? How about we start with Aiden here.
Dogs sniff each other's butts because they're aliens, and they actually have little communication devices inside their butts where they can talk back to the mothership, tell them how the world takeover's going.
That sounds like a Reddit thread that would get a lot of comments.
Hear me out. The tail, antenna. That's why they're always pointing it around, trying to find the signal. So you talk into the butt, goes out through the tail, back up to the mothership. I am fully sold on this theory.
You've been hanging out with me too much. All right, let's see what Mark's got here.
Dogs sniff each other's butts to download their browser history and check their credit score.
Check the credit score.
What kind of credit would a dog have?
Pretty good credit. My dog hasn't done anything. Got no debt. All right, here's Jason.
Hey, it's Jason. See, they're not really sniffing each other's butt.
Okay.
I believe dogs are double agents, and they're reporting back, and the microphone's up the other dog's butt. So it's double O dog.
Secret agents.
Yeah. So we've got aliens, we've got secret agents, both with the same idea that the broadcasting device is up the tookus.
I think my dogs have gone rogue then.
You think they're on their own?
I don't know. I don't know if agents sleep a lot. All right, we'll get a couple more in here. Here's Jeff.
Hey, it's Jeff. So you're wondering why dogs sniff each other's butts? So, can't really talk to each other. So one way they figure out which human is feeding them the best food, including human food, is they do a little sniff from behind, and they're like, ooh, this household gives me bacon. I want to be friends with this dog.
They're not sniffing butts. They're perusing the menu.
Yeah. Oh, you can feed hamburgers sometimes.
Raw food, aren't you fancy?
It's like how we walk by a Subway and smell the bread.
Yeah,
Is that what it is?
Oh, that smells real good.
All right, one more. Here's Ray.
Yeah, the reason dogs sniff each other's butt is they're trying to look for their dad.
Wait, what?
Why would they find him there? That's a weird place.
Is that what your dad is?
Is that why I get over here and smell? I don't know.
You should go Penny. Get her to figure that out. All right, 762-555. Who had the best answer For why do dogs sniff each other's butts?
So maybe it's like because we played it first, but I like the alien one over the double agent one since they're essentially the same.
I don't know why I kind of like
the credit score.
I like the credit score one, but I like the dad one because it just doesn't make any sense.
That's my problem.
It is literally the most wrong answer possible. Is it not?
Like, why would that be a thing? I would go. I would say those are my top three. That's my podium. Is the dad, the credit score, and the dogs are aliens broadcasting.
762-555. What do you think between those three? Who had the best wrong answer possible here this morning?
There is also a vote, and I forgot about the one where it's the food menu was also good.
There's a lot of good, bad answers here.
A lot of good ones today. A couple of votes here coming in for the dad one. I think hitting just the same way that you said of like...
It's the best wrong answer.
It's the one that catches your attention because you do go, wait, what?
Ding. Round of applause to Ray. You're getting $100 Lotto Max tickets.
Yeah, the reason dogs sniff each other's butt is they're trying to look for their dad.
Ask Penny. She might have some answers for you, Dalby.
We got to talk.
For more Brock and Dalby, tune in weekday mornings 5:30 to 9.